back to my channel. It's me, Alana, and before we get into today's video, I do want to show you guys this box right here. As you guys know, I have partnered up with Booksu, and they had sent me their spring, the spring season assortment box, I believe in March, and that thing was delicious. So right here I have just received their summer package, and bro, I am so excited to try this. But yeah, as you guys should know, Booksu is a subscription service that allows you to get a taste of Japan sent directly to your door. Okay, so all the snacks that they put in this pretty orange box are from mainland Japan or even Okinawa or the islands around it. But yeah, in this box right here, which is, oh, lo and behold, it's the Booksu's birthday. So happy birthday, Booksu. But here they tell you as soon as you open up exactly which snacks from your box, what area of Japan they are from. So this one is Niigata, Nagano, Fukuoka, Hiroshima, and Aichi. So I think that's so cool and dope how every time you get your box, you get a pamphlet like this, and it tells you each snack's location. Another great thing about Booksu is that they partner up with the families who are there in mainland Japan or in Okinawa or any of the islands surrounding it, and these families have been in the snack business for years. So what I appreciate from them is they are actually going there and working with these families who put their heart into their product. So good job, Booksu. And that's probably one of the most, appreciative points that I really like about this company. And yeah, so here they give you your box. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Your girl done took a snack out the chocolate chips, and they were good. But I saved a couple. I saved a couple so you guys can see exactly what it looks like. The Jaga Choco chips are delicious. I like chocolate. But yes, this is y'all, it's bomb. Before y'all say anything, it is chocolate and a potato chip, but it's like salty and sweet at the same time. Bomb. If you guys want a little taste of Japan sent to your home, especially during these times where we can't really do much traveling just quite yet, use the link below and click on there to get your very own subscription. And if you want to get some money off, you can use my code Alana10, and they'll deduct some percentage off of your shipment. And I believe shipping is free to United States, so just be mindful that this is being shipped directly from Japan. So it's going to take a little while to get to your doorstep, but it's not going to be long. I promise you, before you know it, it will be there. But just keep that in mind of the distance, you know what I mean? So be patient and all that good stuff. And yeah, thank you all. I hope you guys, if you do subscribe, you have a great time and you enjoy it like as much as I did. Because when I say I tore my last box up, I tore that junk. Ugh, it was so good. But yes, thank you guys. And I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump on into the episode. All right, you guys, let's go in. All right. You guys already know how I felt about the last episode that I saw. Okay, the last episode that I saw, we had Oden going against Kaido, and from what my perception of what they were showing us in the anime, it seemed as if Oden was giving Kaido a run for his motherfucking money. Okay, if it wasn't for that old lady that's a relative of Orochi, I think he might have would have won. I know some of you guys said like, Lana, you reaching, bruh. No, he wouldn't. Kaido was still probably going to ultimately win. Me and my heart of hearts think Oden would have smacked his butt up. Like, at least that's what I'm going to go with. It makes me feel a little bit better from what's going on, because right now Oden is lined up with his crew about to be jumped on into some hot oil. And the thing is that kind of gets me is that even though he was basically being played by making the first deal with Orochi and Kaido about, him acting like a goofball for 5 years and then all that kind of stuff. And then they reneged on that deal with him like saying, keep everybody safe and stuff like that. And they just totally just blew him off. And they purposefully did that so they can build their crew within those 5 years, because Kaido was a little bit kind of shook by how the old Oden used to be, but now he came back to Wano as this new Oden with a family now. So it's not just him being, hot-headed or anything. He has the people to look after, his crew, and most importantly, his family. So Oden had came back with a whole different mindset, which ultimately bit him in the butt when it came to Orochi and Kaido. Now, the woman who tricked him, and when Oden was about to throw them hands with Kaido, she tricked him with Momo because of her shape-shifting abilities and all that kind of stuff, which then lowered his guard to where then Oden was taken down. But I think going back to like the whole him being boiled in hot oil, it bothers me because even though they reneged on that freaking deal, he's trying to make another deal with them. To me, I just don't understand. I mean, I know he has nothing to lose, so why would he? So why wouldn't he not freaking try to make a deal with them? But it's like, even if he were to make a deal with them, who says they're gonna just uphold it? Like, I don't. To me, it would be kind of like he's just stalling. And to me, it's this. At this point, is he stalling for what reason? Because even though he could make a deal with them, who says they're gonna just go by it? You know. But I mean, hey, I'm gonna watch and see what happens. But just me and my heart of hearts, I just feel like this is pointless and he's just buying time. Now, he did say that if he do, him along with his crew, be able to manage being in that boiled oil for however long, then they should let everybody go and stuff like that. Now, how they gonna do that? And don't even get me. I don't even know how the hell they gonna do that, because that woman that fell in there, baby, was gone. He was gone. There was no way he could have managed to stay in there for like 10 seconds without screaming and being burnt alive. But I guess we will see. I'm just very curious how this is gonna come about. We have 2 episodes to watch. I was told before I watched, I believe 973 to kind of do 973 and 974 together for it to have a better feel for me, just being a watcher. So yeah, I believe that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch 2 episodes in one. So without further ado, you guys, let's just go ahead and jump on into some more One Piece. Let's go. Oh yeah, and also we are still trying to figure out who the traitor is. I'm telling you, man, in my heart, Oda would have whipped his butt. Being tricked sucks. Dang. Doing this, to be honest though, Queen look no different than what he does now. Oh, he gets on my nerves. It's kind of crazy to me when you guys understand, like, when you think about it. Kaido is like yearning to die, but still wants power at the same time. Or is this him wanting power just to kill time till he dies? Whatever time limit. That is not. I don't just see how this is going to happen. Thing's so hot. The flame's purple. Man, if you don't shut up. An hour. An hour in boiling hot oil? Of course not. I would not believe him. Oh, of course he's gonna go first. He literally just jumped in some hot oil, y'all. His chains broke. Bro, I am freaking out. I will not. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'll do it. Whoa! Stay on the plank? He knows if they ass get into it, they gonna be dead. Shut the freaking front door. Is he putting a lid on it? No. That's his way of having them all in the pot, ain't it? I'm gonna tell you one thing though. Whoever the traitor is, they are playing their role to the bitter end. Because I wouldn't get my ass on there if I was a traitor. Just saying. Kaido's letting it go. How was he able to withstand all that? Oh my gosh, Oden. Oh, Kawamatsu! Whoa, is this how he dies? He dies in the oil? Facts. Big old facts. I could only imagine. Ooh, Nekomamushi better shut up and put up. Ah, they just... Poor Shinobu watching this. This is so boring. I would be like, shut your ass up. Night night, mother sucker. Ooh. Oh. You know what, Shinobu? Beat his butt. Ooh, you better shut your mouth. She pulled out the sword. Oh, they gonna know her. Yo, she loyal. She loyal. I like her. Girl power. Talking big gonna get you beat up, sir. Look at their faces like, should we run? Yo, she is blowing up her spot though. You gotta do that slowly, quieter. So he just prolonged the inevitable. He's laughing. Goofy looking monster. He's telling the truth. How he feels. So I don't understand. I mean, whatever, Oden. I mean, I know he did the best he could to prolong the inevitable. But I just don't. Maybe, I don't know. The perspective is just save as many lives as you can. So he did, I guess. Yeah, if he's killing people, he needed that. Heroes of justice. Now that's not fair. That's not fair. It's like he's paying, the family members paid the crime. Well, are paying for the crime that his grandfather committed. That's not fair if they had nothing to do with it. Oh, he said, forgive me. See, this is why you gotta be careful. Ooh, screw you. He said, bump your story. They're crying. How long have they been tied up like that? Why was he kidnapping them? Tributes? So what, they gave him a smile or something? Or they're gonna be what? will be sold or toyed with. What? I don't get, I still don't get how you guys to say that he's saving lives. Because who's to say they weren't doing crazy mess behind his back? That's all I'm going to say. Ooh, that's a great effect, though. I love how they have him coming at Kaido. Yeah, of course, Kaido's skills are hella strong. Oh, hold on. No. So he did try to put up a fight even still. Oh, okay, Oden. I can respect that. Uh-oh. I'm a pirate. Orochi ass is protected. He's still screaming like a little baby. Snatty nose old grown man. So it was Orochi's idea to make a deal, not Oden's. Oden was being Oden the whole time. It wasn't until Orochi opened his mouth. Now that makes a little bit more sense. At first, I thought they were trying to say Oden just went completely soft and was like, let's make a deal. She got to put up a front in front of her kids not to worry them. I know she was freaking out on the inside. See, look at her face. She knows this is just bad. The barrier. He saw his life in front of him. He saw his life go up in smoke in front of him. Yo, that. I do have to be honest. Giving an option like that, I would choose everybody's life. But might have to be sneaky. And you know what I'll do? I'll give me a team. He said, you know what? I made a deal, but I'm gonna knock him out. Especially after he's laughing like this. I would have sucker punched him right here. He would have got the whole shot. I would not believe him. I would not believe him. Him saying that last part would be unbelievable, in my opinion. He's still in this pot. Wow. 100 lives with each dance. What? Wow, that was his way of keeping tabs. Okay. That is honorable. Poor Shinobu explaining this. And these guys are just laughing. Ooh, I'm so glad I got another. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, what I can say, that was very smart of Oden. Like how he lifted them up. And right here, they pissed her off. I would have done the same thing. But what I worried about is like she's blowing up her own spot now. So I don't know. And I know like the heat, I know for sure, man. They're not even in it, but I know just being around it has to be hard to freaking breathe. Oh, blood is coming out of everywhere. Yep. We'll swallow it. Okay. You know what I'm really surprised though? That they are allowing her to go into depth. Oh, never mind. Oh, damn. Man, shoot, turmoil. He's making turmoil. Man, you're weak. Oh, Lord. That's right, dogs. You better tell him, Shinobu, girl power! Now they're seeing him in a different light, huh? He shot them with arrows? I shouldn't be surprised. He's low down. These people are evil. I mean, he did say how he didn't really care for the people because of, yeah, with the Kurozumi. I will say, in defense of Orochi's family, that was wrong. I wonder who ordered for them to all be persecuted from over what the grandfather did. Were they just scared that maybe he had family members who, I don't know. Oh, so she was the one that was in the room. Hold on. How did I know that was him? As much as freaking Orochi was screaming, "Oh, then!" Like, how do you guys not hear that? Or were they not in a room close to him? I don't know. That's just weird. How did they not know? Wow. Well, I mean, that's nice and all, but ain't it too little too late for that? He's in oil. What you said, Kinamo? He said brown nosers. Oden is so sweet. Okay, I hate to say this, but it's like Oden's family caused Orochi to be who he is. That just sucks. Hakumai. That's what Tonoyasu is. So they're telling him that he's in oil right now? Yeah. Oh, but now he's thinking. Now he has more reason to because he was out there with Whitebeard and Roger. Yeah. From an enormous force. An enormous force. Who was the force? What, Joy Boy? Hmm. But right now, they sure not welcoming. Kaido and Orochi's still there. Hold on. So he's already under the knowing that eventually he's gonna die. He knows this right now, so buying time. So he's not going in here thinking that what they're gonna keep their this deal, right? Oh, Denjiro. Oh, Rizo. Bro, he's doing all this, carrying them in this hot ass oil. It's cooking him alive. I ain't saying shit to him. Sorry. He's so annoying. He is so annoying. Oh, now he's stoking the fire. What I can't say, he's definitely surpassing my initial thoughts. Like he's able to withstand this. Maybe I'm talking too soon. Ugh, blood. He's carrying all those people on this plank. Oh, he already kicking. Ooh, look at his eyes though. He can't kill him. Yeah, he ain't no sissy. Oh, all right, guys. Oh, little brother. Do you guys think if word got out to Whitebeard of what was happening to Oden, that he would have tried to made it to where he came and helped him out? What do you think? I think he would have. 1 minute to go. Is he trying to think about all the fond memories that he had with Whitebeard and Roger? Is this getting him through, like, this last minute? Like, he's super shocked. Oh, Roger. Oden is smiling? He did it! Yatta! Okay, even though I'm happy that he went this whole hour, because this is going to look bad. If they were to let Oden go with him withstanding this oil, do you not know how that is going to look in comparison from Oden into Orochi and Kaido? They're definitely not going to allow him to live after this. They're pulling out the... I see, I already knew it. I called it. Didn't I call it? They're not. They can't. They can't allow this. That's just me thinking on the other side. But didn't say nothing to nobody. But also all of his family. I mean, to be honest, come on, he was going to do that anyways. I shouldn't be surprised here either. Nothing that Orochi does right now is going to surprise me anymore. He's just low down. Dang. Oh, wow. He still has some strength to throw their ass in the air. That was kind of a nice effect. I will have to say that. Yeah, back up off me, earlobe man. Oh, look at his face. Dang, they all could have just broken their chains if they wanted to. Dang. Man, they can definitely take out those gunmen, though. Wow. Kaido and his little alcoholic self. Why is he still in this pot? Oh, well, can he not move? I mean, he probably can't move. He has been in this for an hour. How isn't his body just melting, though? What? You better tell him. He ran for his life. I'm sorry. They're all reminiscing. Yo, even Ashura's snotting. Oh my gosh, Oden. But it makes me wonder, like, this traitor, they're freaking low down. Like, they're low down. Go steal food. I should have thought, like, okay, let's do it. Thug life. I know also don't piss me off and smiling at me in this hot pot. Yeah. Go on now with your bad self. The old bag. Orochi's ancestor lady thing. What? He killed her? Orochi's okay with that? Was it because she interfered with his fight? And that was like disrespect? Because that puts a tarnish on Kaido's name, isn't it? That is a bad look for Kaido. But I'm surprised that Orochi was down with it. But he can't say nothing to Kaido, so. Is he about to die? Oden wouldn't be Oden if it wasn't hard boiled. Is he really gonna shoot him? In the head! too. I am freaking shocked. Yo, the crowd finished it. Wow, he went down with a smile on his face. Oh, this is probably the craziest to be continued. Bro? I cannot. I cannot. Like, okay. I'm gonna have to, like, get my thoughts together. Alright. I first want to start off with this. This lets you know that every action has a reaction. Like, whoever, I don't know, like, if it was Oden's, like, you know, family members before him or whatever, who ordered maybe the Kurozumi clan to all be killed. I hope the Kozuki family did not call for that, but it lets you know how that chain, like that action, caused Orochi to be the way he is. You know what I'm saying? I do not think it's fair, though, that they decided to kill the whole line, or even if, like, these folks were going around killing these relatives of Orochi's grandfather. I think if the Kozuki had knew about it and say they didn't allow that to happen, or they didn't call for that to happen, to then tell the people to not do it, I would think would be better. But I don't understand how how the Kozuki family members would allow that, especially if they're supposed to be this honorable family who closed up Wano to protect the people of Wano. I don't understand why they would then call for Orochi's full family to be persecuted because of the grandfather, unless they were just trying to make sure there were no other people that were connected to him to then freaking start a riot and do the same thing again to cause a rebellion. Like, that's kind of messed up. So having that happen to their kind of like to that extent, led Orochi and the old bag and that old dude to become as toxic and just annoying as they were. I am happy, though, that Kaido killed that old lady, because then, of course, you know, that allowed her to go to somebody else. But I do think that he did kill her off because of how dishonorable that made him look. You know what I'm saying? Because that's sort of like a reflection of, I wouldn't have been able to beat Oden without this lady stepping in, causing, you know, Oden's attention to be away from the battle that we were fighting. So I can see why Kaido did that, because that, him being a proud warrior and him wanting to fight, as we already seen, like, he doesn't mind fighting. It's just, he finally found an opponent worth fighting, and then she stepped in, and then it happened the way it happened. So I'm happy he did that, because she needed to go. I didn't like her. But I'm really surprised that Orochi was kind of like okay with it, unless he was just scared, like there's nothing he could do about it. And then, well, because there's nothing he could have done about that, really. Because Kaido is freaking enormous and he's hella strong, so Orochi just had to let it happen. There's nothing he could have possibly done at all. Because he's definitely not strong. He's definitely a little wimp, if I can say so. But yeah, Oden was shot in the head by Kaido. That's a pill. That's a pill. But I can admire that how Oden went down. Like, he went down with a smile on his face. Like, even though he was shot in the head, he had a smile on his face. And what I can also appreciate is, like, I kind of take back on what I said about Oden. Like, how could he be so naive? Like, why was he doing this? It makes no sense. But what he said at the fact that he knew for sure that he was going to ultimately die, he knew that he was just literally buying time. And I feel as if he was doing all this to prove a point to the people. Because even Kaido had acknowledged this. He was like, through everything that has just happened, the people are going to know that freaking, you know, they're going to talk about you. You're going to go down in history either way. You act like a crazy person or not. They're going to remember you because of the actions that you had. Shinobu telling the truth was definitely necessary. I don't know if he banked on Shinobu doing that, but that actually helped him as well. You know what I mean? Like, his actions definitely showed the people, you know, who he was as a leader. But them actually knowing the truth on top of that definitely helped a lot, like tremendously. Orochi was just dumb. Like, I don't like him. Even though I can say, like, you know, every action causes a reaction, and that's why he became what he did. I still don't like him. I don't think that's justified at all. I mean, there's you can go through hardships, and it's like how you kind of deal with it and you work through it shows a person's true heart. And instead of him, you know, kind of being like, I'm not going to turn out like you guys, like your family did. And he went down the right path. He went down the most terriblest, darkest path that he could have taken. He does not care about the people of Wano whatsoever. Like, we saw when they were trying to, like, beg of him, and they were doing it honorably at that. They weren't like, you stupid Orochi, let him go right now. They weren't bashing him. They were begging him, like, please let him go. And they're like, onegaishimasu, like, pretty please, let him go. And even through all that, he still shot them with arrows and killed them. Now, that's very dishonorable. This lets you know that he did not care about them whatsoever. And the fact that Oden was doing these dances to save, 100 people at a time for every dance he did, and how he was so honorable to where he was going to the different parts of Wano to make sure that the people were okay while he was looking just ridiculous. That's a pill to swallow too if I was one of the citizens. Like, that is hard. Like, we've been over here bashing this man, calling him all types of names, and this dude is over here helping us. What I don't get, though, is how all those people that were probably released because of him dancing when he first approached Orochi, how they not know that was Oden, unless they were in a room farther away to where they couldn't hear. I saw that they were tied up, but it didn't seem like their ears were plugged or anything. As loud as freaking Orochi was screaming, they had to have heard Oden's name being yelled. I'm just saying. That just makes no sense to me. But maybe they were far away, or maybe the room was deafened and they couldn't hear. Who knows? But that's just kind of like, how y'all not know that wasn't him in the first place? But whatever. Oden tried. He did the best he could. How he died, the whole, like, Oden wouldn't be Oden if it wasn't. And then he said that, and then he got shot, but then the people finished it. Now that hit like, wow. Like, wow. This man went through all this. He stood there for a whole hour proving this point to the people. And at the end, when he died, the people felt that. Like, this was a good episode. These two, I'm so glad I was able to watch both of these together. Even the ending with the to be continued, they even went all out for the to be continued sign. Like, I would think that I was going to cry for Oden's death, but I think with me already knowing that he was going to die, I was kind of like already anticipating it. But how he died was just freaking epic. Like, that was epic. Just how awesome and how strong he was through it. And you can't do nothing but admire him for that. And how he went down with a smile, bro. With a smile. Like, yeah. You know what? You might have shot me. You might have killed me. But these folks are going to remember me. And my retainers, they're going to open up this land of Wano. And you guys will not be on top for that long. I mean, 20 years they passed by, but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Hopefully with Luffy being in Wano now, and hopefully he can then open up Wano to the rest of the world, will be amazing. I hope that's the case. But yeah, you guys, I'm sorry. I have ran my mouth and I've been for almost, 10 minutes? I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this reaction with me. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.